Hello guys, so today we are gonna talk about what runes to keep and what runes to throw away. So let's start with the basics. Rune substat. This is what you need to know essentially first. So the first rune will have attack speed, HP, crit rate, damage, and accuracy. So second rune will have blah blah blah. So if you haven't known this before, please screenshot this and save it in your background on Windows or something, because it's gonna be important. The best rune for the first rune is attack speed. So let's find out if I have a attack speed rune. For example, this one, I have critical damage and attack speed. So I'm probably gonna keep this one. And sometimes you can have 2 attack speed for substats or 3 attack speed for substats. Those runes are really good, so you must keep them no matter what. You're gonna use them until the end of your Knight Chronicle career, so must keep those. So these are all the substats you can have for each rune slot. We're gonna make a method, so whether you can choose or not choose to throw away a rune. So this is the substat list. Make sure you take a note of that. And just a tip on top of that, this is the effectiveness of your rune stat. This is very important because you will be able to figure out what rune stat is actually really effective and what rune stat not effective. So the calculation here I did for comparison is the main set is basically 4 set of critical damage or 2 set of health or blah blah blah, those kinds. So you can find that I have written all the rune sets here. So Rune of Rage, 4 set 20% attack, Rune of Protection 2 set 10%, Rune of Life 2 set 10%. You probably know this all by now. So let's compare these two. Main set are those 2 set, 4 set of those. So 4 set of critical damage is plus 40% critical damage, right? But the substat, if you enhance a rune to 15, it's gonna be about 10% critical damage. So it's gonna be much less effective than the actual main set 4 set of critical damage. And if you're comparing attack speed, 4 set of attack speed is gonna be 5%, but the substat, if you upgrade to 15, it's gonna be like 5% or 4 or 3%. So it's not too much different, where critical damage is 40% to 10%. It's a lot of difference. So the main set, you wanna get critical damage or HP, those are really good set. So you need to aim for those top effectiveness in your set. So keep that in mind. It's very important if you're building a rune. So oh, so it varies a lot. Wow. So the minimum of the substat values, it ranges from 173 to 300. So that's a lot of gap. That's like twice. So you might get really good stats or you might not get a really good stat. Oh, that's really nice to know. Yeah. Now that you know the effectiveness of each set and substat, let's go with building a rune, shall we? So let's see the suggested rune set for all your characters. So for attack type, we want to make a 4 set of Rune of Rage. We talked about it. 4 set of attack is really good. 20% attack is very nice stat to have. And I usually go with Rune of Rage and Rune of Life for extra tank and extra attack. So that's good set for attack type, right? But you can also go Rune of Distraction, crit damage 40%. If you have like a character like Taiyo, he has his passive increases critical rate 25% every time he gets hit. So critical damage is more essential in this case. So you wanna have Rune of Destruction for Taiyo. And also it's very effective set for attack type. Also if you want like Morian or any other DPS to do much more damage in both dungeons or advanced dungeons, Rune of Burst or Rune of Dominion can be really good. You can acquire this running boss dungeons every day. It's in the box, like silver or gold box you acquire. You can upgrade them to 15 and transform it to make 6-star runes. Rune of Burst, 20% to continuous effect. So that includes like bleeding, poison, and electrify, and all those stuff. And with Morian, you get Rune of Rage and Rune of Burst. It's gonna deal tons of damage to advanced bosses and in arena also. Or you can go with Rune of Dominion, Omnumber stat. And some people get confused with this, but that includes the taunt and stun and those kind of stuff, right? So if you have a tank in your team, you can taunt the enemy and you can deal much more damage with the Rune of Dominion. So basically for defense type and support type, you wanna get Rune of Life for extra health, Rune of Protection, extra defense, Rune of Revenge. If your first skill gives you advantage in some cases, this is also good. So now that you know all the sets, now let's go building a rune. So this is how you wanna know what runes to throw and what runes not to throw. My Ramu here, I have attack speed increase. I don't need that. Those are crappy sets. I don't need those. But Rune of Health is really good stat I need. So just think about it, right? So for third one I need HP or counter or regeneration or evasion. Those are all good stats for my Ramu, but my top priority is gonna be HP and then health regen for some advanced dungeons, right? So I'm gonna set that as my top priority, and if I have like a multi-strike and regeneration stat, I'm gonna throw that away. And by the way, for substat, I'm gonna go with the Rune of Protection. So I have 3 set of HP. That's really good. That's a really nice stat to have. And these HP increase runes are much better than these HP increase runes. This only have like 1 point something, 1.8, 1.9. But this one is 1.9 and 2.1 ish. So I'm gonna equip that. That's really good. And for the fourth one, also if you see it here, attack, counter, multi, regeneration, and evasion. So I don't really need a lot of counter and multi strike, although sometimes it's beneficial. But my top priority is gonna be regeneration, because I'm gonna run Ramu in a lot of advanced dungeons and I'm gonna need regeneration. So I'm gonna go with evasion and HP recovery. That's really good. I think some counterattack and additional recovery seems like a good rune, because sometimes Ramu can benefit from like stunning the enemy by counterattack. Anyways, I'm gonna put one more health rune for her survivability. For the 6th stat, I need attack speed. I don't need critical strike, so I don't have that. So let's just equip one of the multi strike and attack speed. So that's basically how you set your runes. And let's talk about how to throw away your runes. What you can do is just select a set. For first one, you're gonna have attack, multi-counter strike. So if I were to equip Rune of Destruction for my attack type character, think about it. And this the fourth one, I'm not gonna need counter strike or multi strike. It's not gonna be a good stat. My best stat's gonna be attack. So I'm gonna salvage everything except that. So attack, HP recovery, that's not bad. 2 attack substats, not bad. So let's keep that. 2 additional HP recovery and multi-strike. I mean, it's a Rune of Destruction. I don't need that, obviously. It's too much additional HP regeneration, so I'm gonna throw that away. And this is very good substat for my Rune of Destruction. 40% crit damage with 3 attack substats. Awesome. So I'm gonna keep that. 3 additional HP recovery. I mean, this is probably good for a tank, but probably not for a attack type. So throw that away. Do not even hesitate. I have another one, so let's just throw away the worst one. 2.4, 2.5, 2.4, 2.6. So let's throw that one. 2 evasion. Evasion is not a very easy to get stat. So it's basically like attack speed. So 2 evasion is very rare rune. So you have to keep this. In case you wanna have a very good survivability for your DPS, this is a good rune. It also has attack. All I'm gonna salvage it for now is that. And if you're gonna go with the Rune of Protection, only defense or support type needs Rune of Protection, right? So do you need like attack substat? No, you don't need attack substat. Counter strike, accuracy, crappy rune. Accuracy, crappy rune. Accuracy, crappy rune. That's alright. 2 additional recovery, that's fine. It has attack, you gotta go. So Rune of Protection only be used in tank, so anything that has attack, I don't need it. HP really good. HP really good. Critical, do not even hesitate. Gotta go. So that's how you throw away what you don't need. And that's basically the whole guide of what to throw and what to keep in rune selections. And until next time, please subscribe and press like. See you.